Hello and welcome. This is Dulcimerica Deluxe. Music and math go hand in hand. Numbers come into play when we talk about the notes of the scale, the time signature, the song tempo, and the number of flats or sharps in the key signature. We do most of our counting when it comes to durations. Each note, or rest, is assigned a duration or value that basically tells us how long to hold it before moving on to the next note or rest. Here we'll be looking at the whole note, half note, quarter note, eighth note, and 16th note. In music, we measure the passing of time in beats. The time signature tells us how many beats are in each measure and which note value represents that beat. The top number tells us how many beats are in each measure, and the bottom number refers to the note value. So 4/4 time has 4 beats per measure, and the quarter note gets each beat. For this exercise, we'll remain in 4/4 time, which is also known as common time, well, because it's so common. The whole note appears as a hollow oval on the musical staff, and just as its name implies, it takes up the whole measure, which is 4 beats. So a whole note is held for 4 beats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If we split a whole note right down the middle, we end up with 2 half notes that are also hollow ovals, but there's now a long stem coming from each note head. So if there's 4 beats in each measure, and we've split the whole note into 2 half notes, then we'll play each half note for 2 beats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now let's split a half note right down the center, and we end up with 2 quarter notes. Each one gets 1 beat and a stem with a black note head. Split the other half notes, and we've now got 4 quarter notes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
When you split a quarter note, you'll end up with 2 eighth notes with their stems tied together with a single beam. Split every quarter note down the middle, and you've got 4 pairs of eighth notes. That's 2 notes inside of every beat, and for this, we need a special way to count them.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Finally, let's split an eighth note, and we get 2 16th notes in its place, and their stems are tied together with 2 beams. 4 16th notes can fit in the space of 1 beat. Split all the eighth notes, and you've got 16 of these 16th notes in the measure. That requires a special count as well.
1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A.
There are still only 4 beats in the measure, but we're subdividing those beats, breaking them down into smaller pieces, so it's important to keep track of the 1, 2, 3, 4 count. Take your time working with these durations, and in the next module, I'll give you some strumming exercises and techniques to help you on your way. Thanks for watching.